I tried to save money on this BMW rebuild, and it may have been a mistake. After weeks of work, the engine was finally back together. It started, the knock was gone, and I thought I was done. Then I discovered a major oil leak. The worst part? I think I already know what caused it, and it could have been completely avoided. Let me show you what happened. In the previous video, I modified a rear main seal because it didn't fit correctly. Now there is oil pouring out of the back of the engine. The problem is that replacing the rear main seal means removing the transmission. Before I start taking things apart, I want to be absolutely sure that's actually the source of the leak, because things already are not going so well for me, and removing something major like transmission back and forth is just a waste of time. Fortunately, or unfortunately, BMW has a service bulletin for this exact situation, because leaks from the top of the engine can run down the back of the block and look exactly like the rear main seal failure. This bulletin says, if you find a spot in the back of the engine where you can slide the camera and go all the way to the block valley and look if there is any oil, this is how you isolate the top engine oil leak and the rear engine oil leak. And this is exactly what I did. Although my camera didn't fit in that little gap there, I just cut a straight piece from a coat hanger and I slid it in that gap mentioned in the service bulletin, kind of like a dipstick, until I touched the block. When I removed it, there was no oil on the tip of that coat hanger. Oil return pipes, if they're leaking over there in the middle of the block. There's a little hole there. All right over here. You slide it. You find a spot where it wants to go in. There you go. And you slide it all the way in. Wiggle a little bit to make sure you hit the bottom. Then you remove it and you see if you have any fresh oil. So in my case, there is no fresh oil. This is old stuff that I didn't clean well. Doesn't look like there's any fresh oil, and it would be significant amount if it was overflowing. This test confirmed my suspicion. The leak is coming from the rear main seal area, which means there is no way around it. The transmission had to come out. Yeah, don't be me. Don't install cheap Chinese main seal, because at the end you have to remove transmission. This is the main seal that was leaking. You can see here it's all wet. I believe it wasn't centered properly, because this is at the more angle than this. This thread was much smaller, so the factory bolts didn't fit. I had to tap new threads to make this fit. And at the end, what happened was leaking. And this is Elring, or whatever the brand is called. I don't need to modify anything. It feels straight, like it should. Also, what I have noticed is the seal almost like it's a little bit smaller in diameter, which makes it more buffer for imperfections if it's not centered or whatever. It have more tension, I believe, on the crank than these. Also, another difference is the gasket. Chinese one ends like this, and made in Germany one ends like this. Has this little nipple here. That's the difference. Don't be cheap like me. Don't make same mistakes like me. Because then you have to pull transmission out. With the new seal installed, it was time to verify the repair. Because this time I wanted to make sure it doesn't leak before I put everything back together. This is why I started the engine without transmission installed. This way I can see the main seal area while engine is running, and there is absolutely no oil. Confirmed. The leak is finally gone. Now I can put everything back together and finally take this BMW for its first real test drive since engine rebuild. Unfortunately, that test drive revealed another problem I wasn't expecting. And before long, my neighbors were all surrounded by smoke again. But that's a story for the next video.